came in this FedEx bag. They only do express, which is great. I'm not going to show you the other side because my information's on it. But anyways, this comes in this black bag. It has a big string. And you just pull it out like this. When you pull it out, I got the red one for the Speedy 25. Didn't notice that was in the pockets. This is their information here. You know, it thanks you for choosing the original club, which is awesome. It gives you the instructions on how to take care of it down below. This one's actually made out of synthetic 3mm thick felt. That's just the front of it. And that's the back of the card. These are the 3 things that come in the package. There's nothing else inside. It's completely empty. On the side of this red one is the original club tag. All these pockets in here. It seems very sturdy. So far, I think this is gonna be great for organizing things. That is just what it looks like on the inside. But right now it's not sitting down straight. As you can tell, it's popping up a bit. It's popping up just because it's been folded when shipped like this, but I'm sure over time it'll flatten out like that. It comes with 9 compartments, so there's one on the side here, but you could put an iPad in, one for your water bottle, and then you have the 5 other pockets on the inside that are just flush to the sides. And I like how that it's tight, so that it doesn't stick out so much, so that if you're not using it, it's gonna be hidden. And then on the outside, there are other 2 pockets here. I'm gonna test out if it fits in my Speedy B25, and what I'm gonna do for the first time is put it in this bag. So the red interior of this bag is not exactly the same. It's very close. Just squish it in half like this. I'm just showing you, and placing it in the bag. So this bag with this organizer, it fits absolutely perfectly. There is some room on the sides here. It's because the bag curves, so obviously it's going to stick out a bit on the side here. There's going to be some gaps. If you stuff this bag with things, it's obviously going to push out a little bit, but I don't want to stretch my bag too much. As for the other sides of the bag, the organizer seems to fit right to the sides, which is nice. These sides, it's hard to tell because it's very dark, but that is the inside of it right now. It lands to about here. The pocket flap gets covered, but that's okay. I don't really use this pocket because it's kind of small to fit things in. I think if you were to take this out, I would empty everything out and then squish the organizer together and pull it out the opposite way. And here is what it looks like side by side. See how the Speedy here, I know the camera's on an angle, but it's just to show the difference in height, that it does sit lower. This is quite thick. It is 3mm. I can give you the dimensions actually. I'm gonna go from seam to seam. Approximately 9 inches in width. The height is approximately 5.75 inches high. It's just under 5 inches in depth. If you want to know the pocket from the seam, it's approximately 8. Outer pockets here, just over 4 inches wide each, and the height of them is about 4 inches. I'm assuming that these pockets here and probably here are about the same width and height as these ones here. Seems that it's about 3 inches to pull at its max. If you ever needed to move this out of the way, you can't remove it, but you can fold it off to the side. It is not glued to the bottom of this organizer. You could easily fold it to the side because it is felt. The material is very easy to bend. If you guys have to stuff a lot of things, you could, if you just tuck it in. Obviously it's gonna pop back out a little bit depending on what items you have, or if you wanted to just kind of separate things in a certain way. Like if you had books that are a bit longer, you could separate them if you just pinch this in. I'm going to show you what I would normally take in my bag. If I'm traveling, I'd want my iPad, my agenda, the sketchbook, my glasses, makeup and different sorts of things, pencil case, my key clay, feminine products, my I normally don't take this in here because it is a liquid, but now with the organizer I probably will be carrying this with me because it'll protect the bag, but I'm just gonna put it in to show you how much I can fit in here. My Manfrotto tripod. Right now I'm filming on my camera, so I can't really stuff it in. My phone is bigger than the camera in terms of length, but I know that it'll fit because there's definitely still extra room inside. Vaseline is so important because my lips get dry all the time. Some Kleenex, my headphones. So as you can tell, like, there's definitely still more room if I really want to stuff this bag, but I'm not going to. But anyways, that's all the stuff that I will be putting into the organizer. So I'm gonna just quickly take everything out. The iPad. So I just want to test out if it does fit with the casing, and it does not fit. I'm just going to take the casing off my iPad right now and see if it fits without casing. So this is actually the iPad mini. If you don't have a case on it, it still does not fit. It fits this way, but I don't think I'd want my iPad to sit up this way. I'd want it to be protected, which is unfortunate that it doesn't fit. Knowing that, the iPad would have to sit inside here. I'm going to put the organizer back in the bag. So it's back in there. I'm going to put the iPad in upright and I'll show you what it looks like. If it were to be vertical, stick us up like this, there's no way that that's going to work because you can't zip the bag if it has the casing on. Even without the casing, I would not recommend that because you'll probably damage your iPad. So I'm going to put this in so it fits right up against the side without putting it in the pocket. My agenda inside here, I can fit it on the side. I did not put it in the pocket. I put it on the other side of the bag opposite to the iPad. My small mini moleskin sketchbook into another pocket. It goes in the side, but it is very, very snug. I put it on the very outside of it. The tripod, I will stick that for now in the water bottle holder here. Hand sanitizer, sticking it on the opposite side because we don't want liquids to spill, so we set them upright. My Vaseline in here that I am stuffing in. Pencil case, which I probably, if I were going around a lot, I would not carry everything that's in here. It's quite full. I'd probably take 1 or 2 pens with me, but for the sake of this video, I'm putting it all in. I also have my glasses if I stuff this in here. So I have that all in. And then the feminine products that I just stuffed in. Kleenex here that I'm also going to put into a pocket. Headphones, I'm just going to roll them up and stick them in that iPad area that normally would fit an iPad, but my iPad mini does not fit in there. So stick it in the side, which it fits, and then my makeup, which goes in here. So I'm noticing that the bag feels a lot more stuffed with the organizer. Like, it is very crammed inside. The bag does have a good shape to it, I think. Like, it holds shape. It does feel heavy. Obviously, I have a lot of things in here that are heavy. My phone is the last thing to put inside. And it looks like it's pretty filled to the brim. And you guys, I would still have to fit my camera in, which would just lay on the top here. So with an organizer, it becomes more structured, the bag, and also heavier, as well as feeling more stuffed. Obviously it's easier to find things inside, but oh my goodness guys, it's so stuffed. I don't know if I like that. Just taking everything out again, and I will show you how it was stuffed inside here. I put that on this side here, my agenda on the opposite side, like so. Manfrotto tripod in here. The opposite side, I have the hand sanitizer. Put my key clay, I just tossed it in there. This Kleenex was put into a pocket, which it fits very nicely. The headphones I rolled up like this and simply put it on the side here where the iPad should be going. My sketchbook put on the side. Now, if I try to stuff it in here, it's a bit snug, but it does fit. My Vaseline, I just tossed it down below. My feminine products, again, I just stuffed inside. Glasses, I tried to lay down because I didn't want it to stick up too high, because when I put it like this, it gets kind of tight up there, so I put it on an angle like so. My makeup, which I just kind of crammed in there. Pencil case too, and this is just looking very, very stuffed right now, which I'm not liking. And I think it's because I have too much stuff. I had my phone just tucked in there like so. I would just put my Canon G7X straight on top here, and that's already very full, and I'm honestly gonna say I don't like how stuffed it feels and how disorganized I feel, because my things that I carry are very chunky and heavy. If I'm just doing a day-to-day thing, this is pretty much what I'd be carrying. Overall, I would say first impressions that it is a nice organizer, and it would do the job if you don't have too many things. If you have a water bottle in here, it's definitely going to add more weight to your bag. This is what my essentials would be in this bag.